Willie with precautionary thing? I know you.
Yeah, Willie's that's scary, and we don't.
Yeah.
We're thin right now. So yeah, precautionary. But he's pretty banged up. Joe Grello's pretty banged up, fighting off a power half for 4 minutes. So we got to see where we're at tomorrow morning.
What would be the option there if Scott couldn't go now at this point?
The wrestling club that you started here and ran, we're going to go to that maybe.
Can I come back?
That's where we're at. I really don't know right now. I really got to see, but there's not many options. I'd rather not pull somebody out of red shirt, but there's really no options, so we'll kind of see where we're at. Maybe Oliveri up, something like that, but we'll just have to see what tomorrow morning brings.
Do you learn anything about Nick Garina?
Nick's kind of 50-50 right now. He'll start to train again tomorrow morning. So see where he's at during the course of the week.
I guess the dual meet, how did you you take that punch early on, you're in the hole, and then obviously Nick comes roaring back. I know it looked like maybe he was a little bit uncertain if he was going to go tonight. That was a match time decision, and probably if Correnti wins, he probably doesn't go. But it's a team guy right there. We needed him. We needed that. We needed him to go, and I give credit to Napoli, made the weight, was prepared to wrestle. I appreciate it. And Nick, when he saw what happened with Correnti, decided I need to go if we're going to win this duel, and good for Nick, and we appreciate it. And Lipari was huge. That's a real swing right there. Lipari was huge, and Glasgow getting a big win. That's all part of the learning process and growing, and where we know we needed to win that one. So. Do you think that was important for Glasgow to kind of push through the pain?
Yeah, and kind of score late, right? Keep scoring. Yeah, I thought that was really, really important. He's capable of so much more. He just doesn't. He's in on those legs and hasn't had that mat time where he's feeling it right now. He's still kind of, if you could say, he's rusty, I guess, but he hasn't been on the mat enough to really feel those positions and rolling around and funk wrestling. So it was good for him to finish one of those takedowns.
What do you make of Anthony Ashnell's performance tonight? He kind of goes under the radar tonight based on everything else that happened.
Yeah, our dual meets are wild, man. There's so many storylines to him. It's crazy. There's nothing easy about it, but Anthony's solid, man. He's just really, really solid, locked in. Obviously, there's a big week coming. He will not get caught up in it. There won't be no match of the century type stuff. It's going to go business as usual and prepare for Nebraska Friday and turn around with Princeton Sunday. But he's wrestling well. He's locked in. He's having fun. He's having fun in the practice room. He's managing the week. It's not too much. It's a good week. There's a lot of. He feels healthy. That's good.
Where was Soriano's mindset tonight coming in? He was a little tense, I guess you could say, in the last two duels, losing those matches. He opened up a lot more tonight. Did he come in with a different approach or feeling more relaxed?
I think.
Of the opponent?
Well, it's kind of a unique situation. We didn't even know if he was going to wrestle. He didn't practice till Thursday. So that was his mindset was probably wasn't going to wrestle. If we started at 25, he probably wouldn't have wrestled. So he wasn't thinking. I think what Donnie and him really locked in on was just wrestle. Forget I didn't scout the guy. Who cares? Just wrestle. There's too much. What does this guy do? What do I do? How do I get? Just wrestle. And that needs to be the approach for Nick Soriano. Just wrestle because you get those results.
Colucci, another.
Yeah.
How big was that after?
Yeah, looking back, pretty clutch. You like to see him. He's got a lot of offense. Doesn't pull the trigger, and it makes for a kind of a boring heavyweight match. But he's got offense, and he's good on top, and he's able to ride him out for a win. That was huge, and he did a good job getting off the bottom.
What hinders him on his feet? I hear you yelling attack the entire time.
Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't go. It's a great question. I don't know why he doesn't go because he's capable of scoring, and he's got some really good high-level stuff, and he's got some good snap downs, and he's just not he's got to put two or three together. To move those big guys, better than anyone, you got to put two or three of them together, chase some angles, and he's just not been able to do that right now.
You mentioned Lipari earlier and how big he was in that spot. It seems like his scrambling is getting better by the match. How big was that for him tonight?
Yeah, it was big. He got his hand raised. He's running 6 in a row where he lost. And all good opponents, and he's right there with a lot of good opponents. And you worry, it's good to be close, but it's not winning, right? So you start to worry, can he win? And he got one tonight, and that was huge, and we knew it would be. And that was a swing match where maybe on paper we don't give it to us, but we know he's capable, and a good job for Pete. It was a big win for him.
Has he solidified himself as the starter there?
I don't know, Mikey's. Yeah, right now he's our guy. And obviously somewhere Mikey has to be ready. Van Brill needs to be ready to go, and he understands that. Pete's went through a tough stretch of a lot of good guys, and he's still wrestling good, and he's still wrestling hard. And I think, and that's what we talk about. You still got to wrestle hard, no matter. That's what we look for with our guys. compete. He did that through a tough stretch, and now he gets his hand raised in a big spot.